taller. Hello everyone. Family, friends, fellow students, faculty, welcome. My name is Julie Ding. Hello. I'm a current fourth year medical student. Thank you all for coming today, and thank you for having me. It truly is an honor to be here and to be invited to speak today. I was invited today to share with you all some of my thoughts about what the white coat has meant to me. And it's kind of hard to believe that 3 years have passed since I was sitting in your seats, anxiously waiting to don my first white coat. And it was an exhilarating experience, a rite of passage on my journey to becoming a doctor. Over the years, my feelings about my coat has changed and evolved, and it's meant a lot of different things to me. Perhaps most importantly, I felt like it bestowed upon me a permission to care. As a symbol of entering the profession, it granted me the privilege of caring for patients. And society gave me privileges and rights that it gives to nobody else. I'm allowed to access the intimate circumstances of a person's illness and charged with the responsibility when they are most vulnerable to take care of them. I remember my first patient as a third year, starting off in the hospitals. He was a 76-year-old man with terminal pancreatic cancer. He came in for a blood infection. And he was often curt with us, and when I would run in with my giant checklist to ask him everything in the morning, he would kind of just wave me off. And I didn't know how to help him, because we were giving him the right medicines, but I didn't know how to help him. And I was just a medical student. What was I supposed to do? He was frustrated though, you could see that he was frustrated about being in the hospital and hooked up to all these machines and IVs. So one day I went in the afternoon at time and I sat down and I just talked to him. We talked about his life, the restaurant that he goes to every single day that he misses, his love of duck pin bowling. I still don't know what that is, but I just have to say it. And then over the course of a few days, over time, he opened up to me a little bit about his fears, his wishes. And he told me that he just wanted to go home and be with his friends, that he hoped to see his next birthday. And so as a team, and working with hospice services, we were able to change our plans and tweak them so that we could meet his goals of care. And that was just one of the most incredible and humbling experiences I've ever felt. That this human being opened up to me and shared such private thoughts because I was just a medical student. But I was his medical student, and he was my patient. And the white coat allows me to care, and it lets patients let me care for them, which is one of the coolest things ever. It's amazing. And over time, I realized that this permission to care that I was thinking about, it didn't stop there. Some point after receiving the nomination to speak at the ceremony, one night I was brainstorming ideas, and I came across this theme of caring. And I was expanding upon it, and I thought to myself, like, man, the message I really want to get across is, like, delivering health with care. And I kind of paused. I was like, ooh, that's catchy. Delivering health with care. Oh God, it's brilliant. I'm a genius. And I felt really good about myself, and I went to bed feeling really good about myself. Woke up, went to work next morning. And as I was walking up, the first thing that I saw was the 50-foot wide banner hanging across the walkway that said those exact same words. And I was reminded at that time that delivering health with care is the slogan of Rhode Island Hospital. And I didn't feel so good about myself anymore. And I definitely didn't feel like a genius. The thing is, I was disappointing. And the thing is that you'll experience these moments in your training and for the rest of your career. When you put in the effort and the work, and it doesn't pan out, and nothing comes of it. It's hard. When you try your best and it's just not good enough. It takes a hit on your self-esteem and your self-worth. Studies have shown that depression and anxiety are acquired traits in medical school. And it kind of makes sense when these moments start stacking up. But there are also ways that you can try to prevent it. This journey that all of you have begun, it is fantastic. It is thrilling, it is transformative, and it is challenging. And in the same way that my white coat allowed me to take care of my patients, it also inducted me into this community of medical students, physicians to be. A family that's able to take care of each other, support each other, and reach out for help when needed. I remember during my white coat ceremony near the end, seeing the sea of students all in the same brand new, crisp coats that covered up their carefully picked out outfits. And it was hard to tell some of them apart. Oh, note to parents, this will happen to you today. You may hug a stranger thinking that they are your child, and that's okay. This is a warning. And oddly enough, it didn't make me feel any less unique. Seeing all my classmates in this symbol of our profession, it didn't mean that I wasn't special. It meant that I wasn't alone. And over the years, I felt the same sentiment again and again. When a classmate brought me soup after an overnight call, when they offered me a hug at like that exact moment that I need one, and there were shoulders to cry on. I feel so lucky and grateful to have found this profession and this place, Brown, to call my home for the past few years. At the end of the day, though, the only person taking on the responsibility of your white coat is you. As my partner is currently learning the hard way, medical students and physicians have a tendency to be stubborn about taking care of themselves. We want to appear strong, and some of us have it in our minds that eating and sleeping and using the bathroom at regular intervals represents weakness. And it's one of the reasons why our field experiences such high rates of burnout, of exhaustion. Just remember though, you have to take care of yourself to take care of patients. That's how it works. You can't give it your all if you're running on fumes. So keep that in mind. Give yourself time to relax, to read a book, to go for a run, or like very explicitly not go for a run, to enjoy the weather, or bundle up and watch Netflix. Keep yourself caught up, and keep yourself a priority, because you're the one who has to get there. I believe in you all to do so. To be sitting here today, I know that you have all accomplished such amazing things in your lives, and you'll continue to do so at this institution, at our institution. Most of you I'm meeting for the first time today, but I welcome you as my friends and my colleagues. I hope you feel good today and wear your white coats proudly. You truly deserve it. So, for the class of 2020, congratulations. Rock on.